Despite a reduction in civilians shot and injured by the police, concern still lingers around the growing number of police fatal shootings in recent years. A recent examination of the data from the constabulary suggests there has been an increase in police fatal shooting incidents. Lecturer and research consultant Dr. Paul Bourne assessed the data and offered some suggestions.
Thousands of hard-working men and women who pledge to protect and serve remain steadfast in the fight against Jamaica's crime. And while many would love to hate the police, it's not always without basis. Data from the constabulary show more than 2,000 police fatal shootings have been recorded between 2019 and 2023. Dr. Paul Bourne, research consultant, breaks down those numbers.
We have seen quite a number of incidents. We're talking about in 2019, we saw 387 police shootings. In 2020, we saw 508 police shootings. In 2021, 426 police shootings. 2022, there were 407 police shootings. And in 2023, there were 451 police shootings. So this means that 2022-2023, there has been an increase in police shootings in Jamaica, over about 40 extra cases or 40 more cases of police shootings.
And although there was no indication of the triggers influencing these shootings, the researcher made other observations.
What we do know from the statistics is that there's an increase in the number of shootings in Jamaica over the period. So what we realize, every time that there's an increase in shootings, in terms of, from the perspective of the non-licensed gun carriers, every time there's an increase in that, we see an increase in number of police shootings. So I presume it's directly in response to what is happening in society.
Of note, the figures also reflected a decline in injuries resulting from police shooting incidents, but not without other concerns.
The number of persons who have been shot by the police and injured, and the number of cases, although they have actually declined, those numbers need to be addressed, because we're talking about in 2023, we had 16 cases of police shooting that resulted in injuries. 2022, the same 16 cases. 2021, 17 cases. 13 cases 2020, and 2019 we had 21 cases. So that means those cases, we're talking in excess of 50 cases over the last 5 years. Those have been cost to the society, and we need to find a way to reduce these incidents to zero.
Indicom has long grappled with the need for law enforcement to reduce these numbers, but the crime fighters often argue that the rich supply of illicit guns in the country makes eliminating police shootings near impossible, adding most shootings can be justified given the crime rate. The researcher notes the need to tackle those numbers, which either way add to the country's medical burden.
We have got to solve shootings in Jamaica, murders and shootings, because what does that mean? It does not give the police or the gunmen any right to do what they are doing. So what we need to do is to solve the problem, both from the perspective of the legal gun owners and the illegal gun holders.
Nika Lewis, CVM News.